Many of us are frustrated with the. This is totally unacceptable. Nearly 80 million Americans who are still not vaccinated, even though the vaccine is safe, effective, and free. You might be confused about what is true and what is false about COVID-19. Today, over 175 million Americans have that protection. Highly contagious Delta variant that I began to warn America about back in July spread late summer like it did in other countries before us. While the vaccines provide strong protection for the vaccinated, we read about and hear about and we see the stories of hospitalized people on their deathbeds, among the unvaccinated over the past few weeks. This is a pandemic of the unvaccinated. This is totally unacceptable. That's nearly 80 million Americans not vaccinated. As president is to protect all Americans. So tonight, I'm announcing that the Department of Labor is developing an emergency rule to require all employers with 100 or more employees that together employ over 80 million workers to ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated or show a negative test at least once a week. Some of the biggest companies are already requiring this. United Airlines, Disney, Tyson's Food, and even Fox News. The bottom line, we're going to protect vaccinated workers from unvaccinated coworkers. We're going to reduce the spread of COVID-19 by increasing the share of the workforce that is vaccinated in businesses all across America.
Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to the weird part of YouTube, aka my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to cover about President Biden's declaration saying that vaccination is going to be mandated from today onwards. What does that mean? Essentially, like any sort of employers, more than 100 employees have to have all their employees vaccinated or have some system of getting weekly tested. So in the sense, like if you're getting tested weekly or twice a week, so that you get tested for COVID-19 or you get vaccinated. So either or options if you don't want to get vaccinated. Obviously, if everyone wants to get vaccinated twice a week, it's going to be a bit strenuous. So the path again is to just ensure that you get vaccinated, push people to get vaccinated. So this essentially is like a federal mandate. And this is essentially because people are frustrated. The administration is frustrated because there is a lack of reception with regards to getting vaccinated. There was a peak at the initial phase when people wanted to just get vaccinated. They were just going through different counties, just like going over there, driving 400-500 miles so that you get eligible in another county, to just not doing that at all. So we have our Pfizer vaccine, which is of FDA approved and all that stuff. So what does this mean essentially, and how does this apply to our travel mandates? From the president's tone and as well as today's video, what I can infer is that everybody's frustrated because it's been 18 months and things haven't gone normal yet. For one, I'm still working from home. A lot of people like me are, and there's still some sort of shutdown, some sort of establishments in there. So schools are open, but like again, there's just starting to open up. It got opened up last week, so things are starting to look normal. But again, it's not yet. You can't really travel in the country without a 14-day quarantine unless you're from if you're in from those banned countries. So from what I can understand is that we are going to have this, because of this mandate that is coming in today, we're going to see some sort of travel update very, very soon. This essentially forces people to get vaccinated, which essentially is some bit dictatorship. But anyways, you have to do what you have to do for people to get vaccinated, I guess. So this would allow people to push through all that stuff. And when enough people are vaccinated, that means the spread of the virus also sort of reduces, and that gives enough confidence for them to reduce your remove your travel bans essentially for all the countries that are in those lists. So for people who are saying in my comments that it's going to open in 2022, I hope not, because obviously from what I'm looking, the trend and everything, I definitely don't think so. So essentially with this respect to COVID-19, where the president did declare that, what can we essentially, when would he essentially have the timeline? Again, I would just, this is my initial speculation, around next week or the week after. I know I keep pushing it every other week. Definitely next week, if someone asks some question regarding the COVID-19 or some sort of travel ban, they'll be like, this is mandated now and we just want to wait for the data, and then we're going to remove it really soon. So essentially by end of the month, we're going to see some sort of removal or some sort of program where people who are vaccinated can only enter in. So that would be what I feel, or personally, that's gonna go on. So this is a very short video. I just wanted to highlight what the president mentioned today because of the 6 steps that was mentioned by press secretary yesterday. So with regards to COVID, what does this mean? How would this affect all of us in place? And yeah, so what can we see? Again, this is all my speculation. Definitely very soon with respect to your travel updates. So another thing is that people who are asking me about quarantining, whether it's worth quarantining or whether waiting it out, again, it depends on your needs essentially. If you have a very urgent need to go in this month, by this month or early next month, I would definitely say, take the bite and quarantine in all those countries for 14 days and go ahead. It is expensive, but if you have an urgent need, do you have just that. What about the H1B holders and stuff? If you are getting NIE approval, definitely do so. Again, NIE approval takes like 4 weeks. That's about a month, and also the embassy is also like pretty full with all this stuff. So getting it also is very hard. So people just opt in for the 14-day quarantine and just go ahead with that. So again, if you're traveling by end of this month or early next month, I would definitely suggest going with the quarantine route. Else, once Canada travel borders start opening up, that is by next week, they have to renew it or have some updates. We should see some update for worldwide as well, where they'll be like, hey, we have gotten enough people vaccinated, this mandate is there, so which gives us enough confidence to remove it. So we are going in that direction. It's just a matter of when. So obviously just subscribe to my channel, like this video as well. I'll definitely keep posting more and more about this, like I always do, and I've always wanted to be as much as transparent as with you guys, with regards to whatever I learn, and just post it over there. Obviously people who are who have all these articles and everything are equally frustrated as am I. So yeah, let's just stay tuned, I guess, and that is all, y'all. Hopefully you like this video. If you did, hit the like button and definitely subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and that is all, y'all. See you later. Bye.